Long, long ago, in the magnificent kingdom of Babylon, where giant idols were worshipped and the fires of false gods blazed brightly, a child was born, a child destined to challenge the world's greatest illusions. His name was Ibrahim, and it would echo through time as a symbol of unwavering faith. From a very young age, Ibrahim noticed the world around him was filled with contradictions. His people, including his own father, Azar, bowed down to idols made of stone and wood. Azar was a skilled craftsman, carving lifeless figures with faces that could not see and mouths that could not speak. Every day, young Ibrahim watched his father polish these statues, and every night, he would lie under the vast starry sky, his heart filled with a deep, restless questioning. "Father," he once asked softly, "why do people worship what they make with their own hands?" Azar frowned, puzzled by the question. "These are our gods, my son," he replied. "They bring us rain, good health, and fortune." Ibrahim's innocent eyes searched the idols' blank faces. "But they can't even move," he whispered. "How can they bring anything to life?" His father dismissed it as childish talk, but for Ibrahim, the questions only grew deeper. At night, he would gaze at the stars bright, mysterious, and beautiful. One evening, a magnificent star shimmered across the sky. "This must be my Lord," Ibrahim thought, awestruck by its brilliance. But as dawn approached, the star began to fade. "I do not love things that disappear," he whispered to himself. Then came the moon, large and silver, casting its gentle glow over the land. "Surely, this must be my Lord," he said. But soon, the moon also vanished from the sky. The next day, the blazing sun rose powerful, golden, and radiant. "This must be my Lord. It is the greatest of all. It gives light and warmth." But as evening came, the sun, too, sank below the horizon. That night, standing beneath the darkening sky, Ibrahim's heart finally awakened to the truth. He declared, "I turn my face to the one who created the heavens and the earth. I am not among those who worship false gods." In that profound moment, true faith was born in his heart, a faith that would soon be tested like no other. As the years passed, Ibrahim's conviction grew stronger. He began to speak openly to his people, warning them about the falsehood of idol worship. "You worship what can neither help you nor harm you," he would say. "These idols are mere creations. Only Allah, the creator of all things, is worthy of worship." The people mocked him, disturbed by his challenge to their long-held traditions. His own father, Azar, was heartbroken and angry. "Ibrahim," he warned, "if you do not stop, I will cast you out." But Ibrahim's faith was unshakable. One day, during a town festival, when everyone had left the city, Ibrahim entered the grand temple. Rows upon rows of idols, gold, bronze, and clay stood silent in the incense-filled air. He looked at them and challenged, "Why don't you speak?" Then, with a firm grip on an axe, he smashed every single idol to pieces. All but one, the largest. He hung the axe on the shoulder of this remaining statue and quietly left the scene of destruction. When the people returned, they were horrified. "Who has done this to our gods?" they cried out in outrage. Someone whispered, "It must be Ibrahim. He always speaks against them." Ibrahim was immediately summoned before the king, the mighty and arrogant ruler of Babylon, Nimrod. "Ibrahim," the king thundered, "did you destroy our gods?" Calmly, Ibrahim replied, "No, the biggest one did. Ask him, the axe is still on his shoulder. If they can speak, let them tell you what happened." A heavy silence fell over the crowd. They looked at their broken gods, unable to respond. For a moment, the truth of his words struck their hearts. But their pride was a heavy chain, and they refused to believe. Nimrod's face turned red with fury. "Burn him," he shouted. "Build the greatest fire the world has ever seen, and make an example of him." The people gathered wood for days, building a pyre so massive that its flames reached for the sky. The heat was so intense that no one could get near it. They constructed a catapult to hurl Ibrahim into the heart of the inferno. As they tied his hands, an angel appeared and asked, "Do you wish for any help?" With complete certainty, Ibrahim replied, "My help is from Allah alone." And with that, he was launched into the blazing fire. The flames roared like angry beasts, and the people cheered, believing the prophet was gone forever. But inside the fire, a miracle was unfolding. Allah commanded, "O fire, be cool and peaceful for Ibrahim." The scorching flames that should have consumed him turned soft and harmless. Flowers bloomed at his feet, and a gentle coolness replaced the searing heat. When the fire finally died down, the crowd gasped in disbelief. Ibrahim walked out, completely unharmed. Nimrod's face turned pale with shock. "Who is your Lord?" the king demanded, his voice trembling. Ibrahim answered, "My Lord is the one who gives life and takes it away." Nimrod arrogantly replied, "I too give life and take life," pointing to prisoners he could either execute or pardon. But Ibrahim then posed a challenge that silenced him for good. "Allah brings the sun from the east, so bring it from the west, if you can." The king stood speechless, defeated by the undeniable truth. Years later, after leaving his homeland, Allah blessed Ibrahim and his wife Hajar with a son, Ismail. He was a gift born from years of patience and prayer. But the greatest test of Ibrahim's faith was yet to come. One night, Ibrahim saw a dream in which he was sacrificing his beloved son. He knew that the dreams of prophets were divine commands. With a heavy heart, he approached young Ismail, who was righteous and pure. "My dear son," Ibrahim said gently, "I have seen in a dream that I must sacrifice you. What do you think?" Ismail looked at his father with calm, trusting eyes, and replied, "Oh, my father, do as you are commanded. You will find me, God willing, among the patient." Tears filled Ibrahim's eyes at his son's beautiful submission. Together, they walked to the place of sacrifice. As Ibrahim laid his son down and prepared to fulfill the command, he whispered, "O Allah, please accept this for me." He raised the knife, his hand trembling. At that very moment, a voice called out, "O Ibrahim, you have fulfilled the vision." A ram was sent to be sacrificed in Ismail's place. The boy was spared. On that day, Ibrahim proved that true faith means surrendering everything you love for the sake of Allah. Later, Allah commanded Ibrahim and Ismail to build a house of worship, the Kaaba, in the desert valley of Makkah. It was to be a beacon of monotheism for all of humanity. Under the scorching sun, father and son worked side by side, laying each stone with love and devotion. With every block they placed, they prayed, "Our Lord, accept this from us. Make us submissive to you, and from our descendants, a nation that will submit to you." When the Kaaba was completed, its walls stood as a testament not just to their labor, but to their unshakable faith, patience, and obedience. Prophet Ibrahim became known as Khalilullah, friend of Allah. His incredible life is not just a story from the past. It is a mirror for every believer. When the world questions your faith, remember Ibrahim standing peacefully in the fire. When you are asked to let go of something you hold dear, remember Ibrahim and his son on the mountain. When life feels uncertain, remember that Allah never abandons those who trust Him completely. Faith isn't about understanding everything. It's about believing in the Creator, even when you cannot see the path ahead. The legacy of Prophet Ibrahim lives on in every heart that dares to submit to the one true God, finding strength, peace, and purpose in that submission. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content.